One sort of smashed into the
You
black line
may
there.
see that the party was forced to flee from the orcs, losing their guide and the majority of the squad that was sent in to back them up.
Hmm.
Fortunately, none of them died. Quite.
We got surprised by orc commandos, and only one person in the party was allowed to act during an entire round, in which we all got set on fire.
That is how surprise rounds work.
So I'm gonna assume they were surprised.
Great is the word I would use.
Got spooked.
And they were done a heckin'. I approve. When I'm not around, everyone else should suffer. Ham.
Thankfully, though, there's now another person with awareness rejoining the party. This probably won't happen again.
I picked up a rank of awareness just to help that.
Lovely.
Good choice.
Yep, and medics literally get nothing for, it's like neither of the two to get awareness are what medics have.
Ditto.
Fair enough.
Perception fieldcraft.
Yep, that's completely out of a medic's wheelhouse.
But it's right in the rattlings.
Yeah, let's see here. Wait, I have no awareness.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
So
Perception 32, awareness untrained.
Oh dear.
And
God.
perception and fieldcraft are not aptitudes of mine.
Somehow ended up with awareness trained somehow.
I'm sure it's fine though.
Fair
Other than
enough.
that, yeah.
Apparently,
Still 300 experience just to pick it up.
Your
Anyway.
dice just didn't like you last time. Oh well. In any event, the party did flee. They made it back to HQ, and that is where we will be rejoining them. Everyone, please do boop your fate bars and health bars back up to full. You'll have enough time to flee here.
It's the damn Zulus. Yeah, I've been. I don't know.
Lulu.
Yeah. You haven't seen Zulu. It's fine.
Can we do requisitions?
I believe you attempted a requisition at the end of last session.
I did.
And got a bad chainsword, so you may not. Anyone else that did one at the end of last session also may not, but anyone that didn't can.
Huh, okay. I haven't decided which bit, so I'm just gonna make the roll for cybernetic limb. I'm gonna pick one that is... So we can just get the maths out of the way and continue on our merry fucking way. Hadn't considered. Yeah. Which of the fucking 40k the Only War books has all the extra techie shit in it?
Cool.
You're talking about like the cool extra stuff. That would be Hammer of the Emperor.
If it's only for special crimson, weapons. Yeah. If it's only for special crimson snowflakes, though, I won't bother.
No. There's like hidden weapon cybernetics and stuff like that in Hammer of the Emperor.
Take a peek. If you want to continue, I'll take a
limbs and so on are actually cool.
Yeah. If you want to continue.
I'm going for the one that gives you unnatural strength.
I already have that shit. Are you kidding me? I've got best craftsmanship bionic arm, plus 10 strength and plus 10 agility on fine maneuvers.
No, I'm talking about the muscular one.
Oh yeah, I've got good craftsmanship synth muscle as well, and natural strength 1. I didn't want to go up to best because it makes you a bulging bicep monster and takes away agility.
It's
I would buy that.
Hey Scow, it's $127 on Only Warhammer the Emperor.
Thank you.
What would happen if you gave an Algren synth muscle?
He'd have a natural strength 6.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Maybe a sight, just to make my eyes less shit.
Wait.
That might be a
actually, I have-
really fucking smart go.
The other
Actually,
one was
I
the
have-
subdermal armor or sub skin armor.
Actually, I have one that Scout might really want. Servo Claw.
I don't care. Oh, have you not? Do you not remember how beefy my arms already are?
No.
Okay.
Servo Claw lets you make a standard melee action, and it's a 1d10 plus 10 impact pen 4.
It's still, I have Power Fist.
Yep, but it also lets you do Mechadendrite. It's also uses a manipulate. It also counts as a manipulator Mechadendrite and has unnatural strength plus 5.
The
Which
unnatural
is
strength
already
bit is.
included in the plus 10.
Yeah. I was gonna say like the unnatural strength bit is kind of nice, but I mean I have a utility mech that does my parrying and mono, and then I've got my power fist for actually hitting people. So having an unwieldy weapon actually doesn't stop me from parrying shit, which is kind of nice.
Nice.
Indeed, I'm very good at it. A tentacle pops out to bash people's weapons away. No, which is the thing that gives you more? I don't know. Let's perception, awareness, maybe.
Ocular
Oh.
sight.
Cybernetic eyes?
Yeah.
Let's see. Cybernetics in the other one. What's the nerd eye that everyone uses that can see things?
Baleful.
No, that doesn't
The
see things.
Auspex.
That blasts it. Yes, the Auspex.
You can see the insides of people with a baleful eye.
You would want an auger array then. That's
Auger
a cybernetic or specs.
Let's have a peep here. Oh, and they're actually not the worst to get. They are only rare. That's actually pretty good amongst the cybernetics. I will try and go for a... Oh, what quality here? Is there even a major fucking difference? Auger array, pause a shit. Good systems already allow you to re-roll perception based. That sounds like a really good one. So I guess I'm going to go for a good auger array.
What are you trading?
Let's see here. Nothing. I'm just going to try and do it on raw gumption.
Do you have the commerce skill?
No.
I'm gonna let you try for a natural 1.
No. Yeah, I just realized I since I wasn't around for any major looting of stuff, I don't have shit to actually trade in for this.
We didn't loot.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got a best quality like carapace to trade in. I'll give you that.
Oh, okay then. With that 35, does a best quality like carapace?
Now I have to check some comparative numbers. 25 for engineers and commissars. So, yes, with John Anders's new armor being traded for it, you can indeed get a fancy Auspex slammed into your skull.
Sweet. Guys, we are now officially less blind.
Woo!
Thank you. Oh wait, that's the 35 there. Do I have to burn a fate to make it 25? Or spend even?
No, because he's giving you something that's best, and you are only after something that's good.
Dope.
Have a 45.
Excellent. Alright. Yeah, I will show up with a shiny new eye that is not as shit. Let's pop that in. Is there a little table for my cybernetic? No, I just guess I've got it in gear.
Is there any standard accordion wire in camp here? Because I just take a roll with me.
There is none laying around unsupervised. You would actually have to attempt to requisition it.
Oh,
Thankfully, it's probably pretty common, so...
it is. I'll just do that next session or at end of session now.
An auspicious
I'm gonna
beginning.
Give you a heads up, you're probably not going to get another chance to do requisitions at the end of this session.
Oh, actually I rolled that real good.
Does the pity one for my beginning replacement character from the beginning of last session count?
No. No, it was only people who did it at the end of last session. Okay.
Okay. I would like to try to trade in my light carapace and oh wait, I think that flamer got traded away. Never mind.
I have a new flamer if you'd like it.
Let me see exactly what I can do for commerce because I actually have that one.
Every degree of success on a commerce test gives you a bonus, I think?
Okay. Because chirurgeons have intelligence and knowledge, and that's what. Because I really thought that commerce was willpower, but it's not. I mean, not willpower. Fellowship.
Fellow, yeah. I'm genuinely
it's a-
surprised that a commercial mind is not fellowship based, but I guess that's more being a sleazy car salesman.
Isn't that one of the alternate things you can use for it? And it's intelligence or fellowship.
No, there's no.
You can click
Only
on it,
Ward
click
doesn't
on
have.
fellowship.
That's
Yes,
what
it
it.
does,
That's
Scout.
what it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it says on the sheet.
Yeah, you click on the sheet and you can use fellowship.
oh, dope! It has got swap drop downs. Very nice.
Yeah.
They do have standard ones, though, and you would have to actually justify getting to swap to a different one. But if you were just going to try to sell something used car salesman, you could do a commerce test based on fellowship.
You want to buy my car? You want to buy my wife?
But yeah, buying more points in commerce would still take into knowledge, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
As per the aptitude?
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense. Hooray! Vision. Sweet, sweet vision.
So, I want to try to trade in my light carapace for carapace and finagle my way into it via commerce roll.
Okay, I am slightly struggling to find exactly where the rules on commerce are, but I know they're in here.
114.
Yeah, but does that actually have the ones for how much the bonus it gives?
Hang on. It's not page 114. That's where I went to try to find it. Gotta keep scrolling. It's like page 120. Nope. Too far. Commerce. There we go. Page 119.
It does say it needs an opposed commerce test. It doesn't say how much of a bonus it gives if you win. So, make the roll, and I'll take a moment to look.
Okay. Natural 1.
Wow.
Ah, here it is. Yeah,
Huh.
for every degree of success on the test, you get plus 10 bonus to your logistics test to obtain the item. Enjoy your plus 50.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good roll right there.
Yep, that works.
This is the first time I would like. What?
It is strictly supposed to be opposed, but I'm not going to bother.
Okay. I would like everyone to know this is the first time I've actually rolled a natural 1 in this game, in any FFG game, outside of testing the sheet.
I think it might be the first one in this game, period.
No, I think I've probably dumped out a few. Come on, I'm in the game.
So, commerce, and just roll my D100 and watch 100.
That would be the ultimate pain.
33.
You have a regular suit of Stormtrooper carapace armor.
Okay, so common quality.
The pain of knowing that it could have been way better, but you did that. You chose before the roll. Such as life in the zone.
No, that wouldn't have been good enough to get good craftsmanship. It would need to be a 30 or less.
Yeah.
Do I? No, I'm not going to spend my fate point on that. I actually need that to reroll Medicaid on people.
I need those for being less shit. My third eye is jacked into my best quality MIU. Does that give me the same modifiers? Like as any time I use my MIU with shit?
E.
Dope. Guys, I'll be able to see things so good.
Why do you think
At
Enoch
last.
loved his MIU?
Yeah.
Alright, is there anyone else who has anything to
I would.
try to do? Alright.
See, I got a couple things from becoming an incinerant priest that I think I can shift around a little.
Hmm.
Fair
Which
enough.
did you? I'd like to go for bionic heart.
Nice. Not the subskin armor.
I have a shield, dude.
Yeah, but subskin armor just gives you 2 armor everywhere.
Yeah, but this
Bonus.
one gives me a free.
Except the head.
This one gives me a free talent.
Oh, okay.
Bionic heart. Okay. That is very rare. So, what are you trading for that?
Good quality hand flamer. And a chainsword.
Okay, what's the scarcity on your hand flamer, please?
After adding good quality.
Before, please.
Let me scroll back up to it. It is. Scroll faster, damn you. Wait. Plasma. It is rare before adding good quality.
Okay, rare is a plus 10, good quality is another plus 30. So, you're currently at a 30, and you wanted a chainsword as well. That's a 40% chance of making this deal.
Okay.
Or you could try a commerce roll to boost it.
I even have commerce. No, I do not have commerce.
Then don't roll. Just take your 40. That's my advice. So
Nice.
that's a 2.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
When the orcs actually fight us, we're fucking dead. We're dead to rights. There's no hope for us. It's gonna be straight hundies.
Zechariah woke up this morning, realized that his heart was failing, and he said, "Nope, this is not happening."
I am not dying here. Not now. Not ever.
You start hearing Jonathan Coulton songs.
Technically speaking, this doesn't have any actual mechanical differences in craftsmanship. So you have a best craftsmanship bionic heart now.
It's
Do
good
I get to
know that
put
your
it
bionic-
in?
Your bionic heart will last longer than your body will.
Yeah, you do. The bionic heart has already lasted several lifetimes longer than his body has.
So Kasaya and Melissa will probably be the ones installing it.
Big grabby hands.
Melissa was actually the one who installed Kasaya's arm.
Yep.
And he just straight up tells him, "My heart is weak. It has failed the Emperor. Give me a new one."
You know there was one that we pulled out of the Grox.
Okay, Taryn.
Yeah. I forgot what Melissa's for. Alright, yeah, it was really breathy. And I didn't have the ability to continue it for long periods of time. I was just like, Oh yes, talking as Melissa like this. Everything is on an out breath. And then by the time I did like a straight sentence, I was just going just like hyperventilating. Yes, this heart was pulled out of a grox. It should be large enough if we can move these lungs a little.
I mean, with a 2, do you think I could possibly throw in some a respiratory upgrade?
No, your lungs might actually explode.
Lungs.
With a 2, I'll be a little lenient and let you make another roll to try to get a respiratory upgrade, but you can't get it for free. That's...
Okay. Let me just see what the one that I'm looking for. Come on, scroll faster, damn you. Okay, you went past cybernetics, god damn you. Closer, closer. Don't you dare freeze on me. I will smack the shit out of you.
205, Remy.
You.
This will not go down today.
Okay. So I just have to try to roll under a 40 again?
No, I'm letting you make another roll because out of generosity. Because normally, well, for everyone else, I'm only allowing them to make one roll, but you got a 2. And it was on your actual logistics test, unlike Stray, you got it on commerce. You'll have to trade more shit to actually have a chance beyond a 1. Or you can roll and try to get a 1. Yeah.
Hey, that commerce test.
Literally all of the good dice.
That commerce test was the only reason why I'd even have like a snowball's chance in hell of getting that armor.
It was your first one in session. Very formative.
You can use my good craftsmanship plasma pistol. Damn it.
Are you sure you want to give away a good craftsmanship plasma pistol?
What? Why?
You're being surprisingly generous.
I know.
Why?
It's like,
why?
don't worry, the respiratory upgrade isn't that epic. It's not as good as a really good plasma pistol, that's for sure.
Okay, but yeah, I'll keep the plasma pistol.
If you're gonna do that,
use it.
If you're gonna do that, give it to Kasaya. She needs a gun that doesn't suck.
Yeah, maybe I will do that then. Yeah, I'd have to see what Kasai's using, and then I'll be like, no,
The
use this.
starting weapon.
That's a good gun.
If I can ever manage to hit someone, which I can most certainly not.
A plasma pistol won't help.
Yeah, surely that's just more terrifying.
It'll look cooler.
As it bursts, as it immolates you in a ball of plasmic fire.
Now, when you've got the sidearm feat, then it becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna call it there.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and make your D100 roll. If
Crit
you get it,
fish.
you will get it.
Okay.
The sidearm or the gunslinger talents, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it to trade in for something better for you later.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be later on. Oh, nice.
Still a nice roll. It's just unfortunate.
Yep.
You just want him to burn through all his dice karma, don't you, Maz?
Of course I do.
Can he have a poor quality respiratory upgrade?
No.
Yeah, I just take out his actually healthy lungs and start putting in shitty ash-filled ones that were also pulled out the same like storage for hearts grox that we were using.
Sayana, Teeny Tony, do you have any requisitions you want to attempt?
No.
He's teeny Tony, eh?
He's not Michael Caine.
Yeah, Michael Caine's up there
Michael
with he's Lieutenant Bromhead.
Michael Caine.
Oh,
Michael
right.
fucking Caine. I
I
failed you,
guess I
Master Wayne. I failed you.
Guess I could just try for more crack missiles. Just crit this.
That man needs his crack.
Go for Iron Eater missiles.
Fucking epic.
I don't get it.
I'm afraid not. No.
Okay. Worth the shot anymore.
Well.
Oh, right.
That poor Killican, if you got hit by an Iron Eater missile.
Alright then, folks. I do need one volunteer to make a 1d100 roll. In this
Dude.
case, high is better.
Oh.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Oh, why?
Believing you. I was gonna say I don't roll high on D100s.
Oh, that's it. Never mind. No, that's.
We'll do it.
No, somebody else can do it. Yes.
Alright, that's largely in the middle. That's alright.
It's towards the high end, but not quite.
Not like my
Yeah,
dick.
of course, Stray.
Then I'd be having to ask if any of you guys had grav shield training.
And then the answer would be no. See, I don't
We're in
roll.
the
I don't
wrong
roll
spot
high
for that.
in D in this unless it's on a fucking perception test and I'm a Dark Elder.
Glad it wasn't Hoff either.
Off Lord of the Ones.
Yes, he is.
Well, I've spent entirely too much time wrist deep in Mr. Anders's chest cavity. When do we get to kill some orcs?
I think I felt his old heart trying to stab me.
Yeah, I've never held such an angry heart before.
It kept throbbing minutes after it was removed.
Yeah, I was like, this thing was definitely not failing him. And then I push it back into the grox and it comes back to life. You're supposed to just be storing hearts so they don't rot. Just gets up and starts angrily setting things on fire. I don't know what's going on.
Zach's
Thankfully,
definite.
you do not have a reason to have Zach burned as a mutant sorcerer thing.
See, Zach's definition of my heart is failing me is that
It only
a few
bites.
degrees.
Yeah, it only beats twice as hard as the average man. It should be thricefold. How dare you bitch out on me, heart?
In the event, a couple of days have passed. Your wounds have healed, your surgeries have been completed, and you are recovered. When your squad is summoned to company command.
Chapter 2.
Hello once again, Lieutenant.
Engine sir. Glad that you're able to join us.
Yes, things should stop exploding while I'm gone now. Should.
While I am sure that you do all remember the mission that I gave you, I will briefly recap it. It has been some time and... The fuck?
Honk!
That was weird.
Someone's bothering a
God.
goose.
Is it?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Winter. Why were
My
you?
headphones got turned off.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, okay, that's where the honking.
Meep! Meep!
Merzendi, remember when I was talking to you about my possessed computer? Imagine that sound only like 100 times louder. Not coming from your headphones, but coming from like the keyboard.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Kill it with fire, Bob. It's the only way to be sure.
Yo, what, sorry?
Bromhead will continue. We still haven't been able to re-establish contact with the Arkhimite forces. the plan to get you over there and to repair their communications, set up signal boosters. That seems to be the only shot now. And, well, this is a long shot. Are any of you qualified to fly a shuttle?
Can't say that I am. Sorry.
Surface machines only, I am afraid. I could possibly wing it. Unless I can buy Operate Aeronautica with 100 experience points.
Probably not.
Well, how
Wait, do
much
you have
is it? I might undo. I can just undo getting Combat Master and buy it in.
Wait.
Don't
Do
undo
one
getting
better.
Combat Master.
You do your life, I do mine.
Pick up Hotshot Pilot.
That would cost more than 100 as well. So.
Just 'cause it's got the word hot in it
Agility.
doesn't make it an incinerant priest power.
Yeah. Operator's agility and field craft, so I think that would be pretty expensive for you.
Those two aptitudes I don't have either of. Yeah, that's a bit steep.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
That's 300 experience then.
Neither of. That's not 300, I'm pretty sure.
For the first rank, I
Yes.
say it is.
Ooh. Well, if it is, I'll temporarily undo it to fly this thing.
I mean, I can just give you an NPC.
Dope.
No, we have bad track record with NPCs.
No, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. Welcome, welcome to the fold. Don't pay attention to how everyone else who came before you died a horrible, horrible death. Welcome to the guard.
Ignore the gray matter stain on the seat.
Alright, I'll see if the Navy remnant are willing to lend a pilot as well. But, I did promise I'd try to get you a Valkyrie. High Command isn't willing to share their Valkyries. They are keeping those for the stormtroopers.
Oh, very
I can't
greedy.
possibly imagine why.
The good news is that High Command was willing to share a shuttle. The bad news is that it's an Arvus.
Flying brick.
An unarmed flying brick. Don't forget that part.
How very
But-
delightful.
It's the best that we can. It's the best I can get you, and it'll get you past the river.
Why couldn't you have rolled a 100 pets? Then we could have just basically flown around in a jet-strapped Lehman Russ. Look at the sky tank. See how she glimmers.
With a roll of natural 100 roll, we have managed to requisition you an actual cruiser.
The cattle bruiser. It's operational.
Now, when you're in the field, you'll have full operational discretion. You'll be able to decide whether you want the Arvus to stay over there or head back and only return to pick you up. Whichever way you decide, it's up to you, but it might be risky.
We shall
You'll
have to see the
see you
quality.
coming in.
Perhaps if we paint the thing purple. Though I am
The
reticent
orcs
to
will-
use their tactics against them, might quite it's just crazy enough to work.
Have fun. Are you proposing using a heretical tactic?
What heretical tactic? I can't see any purple ships here. Painting a ship is understandably moderately recidivist, but more recidivist would be dying in the sky, unable to complete our mission.
Would that mean that it's an orc detector? when the orcs are nearby, we all turn invisible?
No, that's not. That's the opposite of how. Never mind. It was originally in jest, although now thinking about it, the idea has merit. It is unlikely to get away with.
In any event, that's all I have to get. What? No. No, I almost forgot. We aren't able to replace the navigator, but was lost in the skirmish. But we have some simple maps of the region. They aren't. They don't have any of the sinking bogs marked on them, but you'll be able to navigate somewhat.
How delightful.
All right, that's all. Any other questions?
No, I'm good to go.
I fear any forthcoming answers would merely be disappointments I do not want to hear.
Welcome to the Imperial Guard. Dismissed.
Alright. I'll gather my beeps and my boops and go take a look at the ship. Maybe there is something I can do for it before we fly, just to see if I can make it slightly less fucking miserable.
I see what you're doing under the chirurgery.
There's an angry little heart right there. You return to the chirurgery and find that it's grown legs and arms and is fucking scalping bitches. I may be out of the body, but the Emperor's love still fuels me.
I was gonna have it fighting a rat.
Yeah, so what's the state of this, Aos?
The Arvus is a regular Arvus.
We are not lucky enough to have the twin-linked autocannon improvised version.
No, but you do have an engine, sir.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm here. I can
Did
do
you
more
realize
with
that
this.
we were given the flying Winnebago, and that's about it?
Yeah. Don't worry, you don't just have any engine seer, you have a recidivist engine seer who doesn't mind bending the rules just a teensy bit to make things a little bit more better. So,
What's with the heart with the knife? I missed it.
Oh, you missed a lot. That would be a very difficult, complicated expert. We pulled that out of the priest.
Oh, okay.
It's such an angry little heart.
It turns out he was stabbed 40 years ago, and the heart just kept the knife.
Yeah, alright
They
then.
never could find it. I'm not sure why.
So, are there any guns hanging around that I can rack it onto this bitch?
Please, would you like to go ahead and roll me a d8 of fate?
Sure. High or low?
Remembering low is good.
Damn.
Nice. You got twin-linked autocannons or twin-linked lasers?
So, you recall a little while ago you did some work shoring up the AA defenses, right?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Well, as it turns out, one of the AA guns, it got hit in a raid, but the guns themselves are fine. It's just the auto-targeting and tracking that's damaged. You have a pair of Hydra autocannons.
Okay.
I can make this work. You hear the A-Team theme begin playing, and the shuttle door to the support vehicle pool starts closing. I'm like, this might be very close to a heresy, but not enough that I give a shit. Wait until they
It's been
see
done.
the guns on this one.
You'd know it's been done before.
doesn't stop other engineers from being very fuddy-duddy about sticking extra guns to their perfectly normal flying machines.
Yeah.
They're very picky. They don't get a say this time, and there's like maniacal grinning. Alright then, let's do this. I've got my... Oh god, alright, so I need to count the bonuses that this bitch has. God, these fucking agencies are OP as shit. Alright. I'm gonna assume tech use.
That's a pretty fair assumption, but well, how are you trying to set them up?
Let's see here. They're quite big guns, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they are AA, so they... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter which facing, I suppose, I give it. That thing has a really broad bottom, yes?
Yes.
Would it be feasible to essentially attach this thing to the bottom and have the firing mechanism, like, just inside the waiting pod part? So, like, anyone sat inside it with a view screen out could just fire the gun wildly at the ground?
Wildly at the ground. Okay.
I mean, it seems like a pretty reasonable way to clear the entrance. And I suppose it would have front and back facing if it's on the underside, because it does the full degrees of motion, right? 180 plane and then up and down?
Not really.
Ah, so I can't make it spin around.
Yeah, it's kind of damaged.
Alright, I guess I want it front and down facing.
Front and down. Okay. I will inform you if you couldn't tell by the picture and the link. It's a rear-facing exit ramp.
Alright then, okay, yeah, back and down then.
Okie dokie. Also, you could also probably try to repair it to give it rotary, but that would be a much more difficult tech use test.
I might as well go whole hog and see how it turns out. I've got fate. Okay. Again, I'm not kidding. This agency has fucking silly numbers to help her out.
I think just setting it up to fire at all from the inside and attaching it and welding it, that'll be a -10 tech use. Trying to get it fully repaired and rotary, that'll be a -30. Trying to do that and make it actually accurate, you're looking at a -50.
It's good, because I add 50 to this bitch.
Well,
I'll spend the fate point to make that -50 roll. There we go.
oh, good lord.
Wouldn't you just... Don't you... Okay.
You have a...
I can
So
add plus
imagine
50.
you bring the character sheet.
You absolutely can. I have my servitor, my best craftsmanship, mechanical arm, utility mechadendrite, and a best quality MIU.
Ah. Yeah, and that with...
20, 10,
You
10,
only
10.
have... Did you actually put in the -50 mod, though?
Oh, fuck, I didn't. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I rolled really ass, actually. I guess I'll make it a
Yeah,
reroll.
That's
and
what I
I'll
was
do it
asking. I'm
then.
like, why didn't you just reroll?
Yeah. I'll put the actual modifier in there, and it's just a 0, I guess, if they cancel each other out.
Yeah.
There we go. That's much better.
Well, everyone, Melissa has taken your other slip and attached an accurate turret to the bottom of it, such that you can fire at ground targets with impunity.
Woohoo!
Remind me to give you bonus experience for this.
Nice. Yeah. like an hour later, and a relatively just like pale flesh and fake hair is just like coated in oil, and I'm just like wiping it off. I imagine this is how most people feel post-coitus.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna grab all my gear and get ready to go.
So I'm gonna level with you. I wasn't expecting you to have an armored thing. So this is gonna be interesting and different.
So what's the stats on those guns? The actual AA guns? I don't know them.
I think those are in shield.
Okay, I shall take a peep.
And if you take a look at the bottom, that is my heart fighting a snotling.
Seems about right. Okay, let's see here. Fires of battle, extended armory. Is it under just the vehicle section? I don't know.
Yeah, under the hydroflag tank in the vehicle section.
Ah, here
Now
we
I'm
go.
Now I'm craving candy hearts.
Why they taste so bad? Let's see here. Hydro autocannons, is that it?
Yeah, it's a 3d10 plus 8 pen 6.
Yep. 1,500 meters of range, so we can really fucking lay into these cunts on our approach. Clip 200.
Yeah, you don't have the optics to fight back to do that far out.
True. I mean, it's got that range, just not that, not that aim. What would our effective range be, I suppose?
This is where your fancy new Auspex comes into play.
Want me to play spotter to your gun?
God. Yeah.
I mean, I won't be able to fire it, but I can certainly look through it for you.
Yeah. If Melissa is plugged in, you'll get a 500-meter range.
I'm just left, right, left a bit. Okay, got it. And then I just let someone who knows how to fire a gun fire it. Like, I don't know, Teeny Tony.
Do you need the heavy skill to be able to fire that?
I think even with the negatives, he'll fucking be better, but it's...
Yes, you would either need a heavy skill or operate Aeronautica.
what's the negative then for doing it unskilled? Because it's still...
We have a heavy gunner.
Oh, alright, yeah.
I like how you
If
just confused me.
train
I couldn't remember what your thing
on
was,
a
actually.
solid projectile.
Looking through it, I do not see solid projectile.
Yeah, you need both heavy and solid projectile to be able to use it without penalty. Unfortunately.
100
How much
experience.
is it? 100 or 200?
100.
It's a talent. Talents start at 200.
Yep, I cannot afford it.
Thought it was 100.
I'll give you 100 of my experience to do. Start trading points.
If this was anything except only war, I'd allow it. But no, this is only war. It's honestly more tactical combat game than role playing game.
Yeah, yeah.
And balance is really important.
Yeah, falling over is bad for you. You might hit your head.
Alrighty then. So, folks, it's now time for you to move to the actual map. At present, you are.
I say my
here.
heart's gonna. I say my heart's totally gonna kick this Snotling's ass.
That is the East March Terminus base. You have a flyer, so you can fly.
I'm just going to quickly steal a portion of the party token to put the ammo of that big gun on it. There you go.
I mean, technically, I could still fire. I have over 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you
Regardless.
even with the negatives, you or the Ratman are gonna be the better shoot.
What?
So yeah, when I turn up at the thing and go, you should see the new modifications I have made to our ride. Our outlook is looking considerably less suicidal and actually like it might be a little bit fun.
Did you just slap the biggest guns you could find onto the back of our transport?
The underside, back, forward, front, I actually managed to repair all the facings for it, yes.
I am suitably impressed.
I will confess I am moderately proud of myself.
Alright.
And someone sat on a flute.
Fucking goddamn it.
Look, why you cram up your own arse to make your farts musical is your own business.
Give me a second. I need to get some tokens to refer to, I guess.
The orcs might just think that we're another orc ship because there is no way in hell a ship like this should be strapped with a gun like that.
No, it's happened. It's honestly happened before. That's why I linked the wiki page for it.
But it hasn't happened with a rotary turret before, has it?
No, they're usually front mounted.
Yeah, that was what I was expecting to happen.
Nobody tell the other tech priests they might pop an eye ocular.
They might.
Malika is way too busy being the voice of Mars somewhere else.
Righty. I think I have right pages.
Why the fight orcs long enough to become to die or see yourself become the orky.
Wait, where did you find that?
Oh no, I said it.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. It sounded like it was a picture of something.
Nope. It fell out of my brain.
Nice.
Get that shit out of here.
All right then, folks. So you should all be able to control the party token. I'm trusting you not to abuse it and fight. So basically, you're on a flyer. You can choose where you get to cross over a river.
Where is most fucked?
Well, the big battle you fought was here.
I think it's time for some revengeance. I feel like a little bit of flyby, commando cunt annihilation is entirely in order on way to our new destination.
Can you use that specs of yours to find me best quality chainsaw?
Maybe on the
Where
return
is our
journey.
destination on this map?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, should we just start at Elfuck Zone and make our way out here?
We were even told like the general direction of where we're supposed to go to find the missing unit.
Somewhere to the east.
I think it was east southeast for some reason, but
I feel like if we make our way to the center, that's going to be our best odds.
Yeah.
Like, I can only see half a kilometer. I can only see half a kilometer with my bare eye, so, we'll have to do a little bit of a sweepy sweep.
Guess I will remember that she's a medic and shrug.
The sun is so far away you can't even see it. Still my favorite rule.
Is one of you guys going to move the token or not?
Okay. Yeah.
Hang on.
I was moving the token, but because I didn't think y'all would trust me with the token.
So yeah.
Is it-
I was just waiting to get an actual direction.
Yeah. Just like right out to there,
Okay.
All right.
and we'll kill as many orcs on the journey as we can.
I was just wondering if it was possible for someone to roll like a logic or war knowledge to kind of look at this map and see where the best position to hunker down would be and head towards that.
I do have those. I'll give it a fucking gozy.
Yeah,
Logic
okay.
or war, Merzendi? Or Imperium Guard even.
This would be a law, not a logic, really.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. They're both identical to
actually,
me.
You could theoretically use a logic to get what my advice would be, but
I have
my
both.
advice for your guys to try not for the Archimites, so war would probably be the better one.
Yeah. Fucking god damn it, mother shit fuck.
Wow.
Wow.
It's another one, and that's like a 1 followed by a 5. All right, I need to see what happens. I need this to be a low roll, or everything's fucked.
I give you a general
Jesus.
direction, and then Zach's like, no, it's in this square. Like, yeah.
So,
They have a campfire. I can sense
You
it.
can feel the campfire in your bones.
so
Over rolling war.
yeah, common law or Imperial Guard.
That's 3 1s in 2 days.
God, look at that, another sub 10.
You guys! Oh my god, you guys!
Okay, guys, I've learned. We roll good when we're not in combat.
Oh, I should have mentioned
yeah.
I filled the air. I replaced the air filtrationist thing with methamphetamines of the
Oh,
highest
yeah,
grade.
ruin it.
John, you already
Just
made
filled
a
it with
roll.
It is
just
successful.
filled it with powdered mentats.
I don't trust the Imperial Primer anymore.
So, guys, you're between you able to work out a couple of things. There are a few places around here that you'd be willing to take up residence, but given that they're out of range, and even man-portable voxes have a pretty decent range, you're fairly certain your best actual bet is over in this cluster of hills and woods. That's enough to actually screw with the range of a man-portable vox, enough to make them be out of range and reliant upon heavy equipment, and it's also somewhat fortified.
I'm
Could
glad I spoke up.
cower from orcs. Yeah, but in any event, you're not getting to there in the air. You're getting to about here before a thing happens.
Oh,
Good news is Melissa sees my chainsword. Bad news is there's a ton of orcs.
the bad news is we mounted the guns the wrong way.
Oh.
No, there is no wrong mounting unless something is directly above us. This thing shoots in all the directions pointing out from the bottom of the ship. I fixed it completely.
Yeah,
You seem
but
to forget that orcs can fly.
We've seen how they fly, like stupid assholes. They're not the ones I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about their jetpacks.
Oh. Well, you
Granted-
did. To be fair, you
granted,
didn't see
orcs-
McCraw last night.
So
The orcs in this game are kind of flying like my dad drives home from the Legion, but
They just sort of fall. They don't fly. They just fall ungracefully.
it's not flying, it's falling with style.
actually, give me a second. will make life easier.
Although we might have to install windshield wipers.
I only had so much windscreen wiper fluid. It was that or the big guns. Oh god, we're going down. There's just so much blood in the engines.
Someone check the headlight fluid.
Chicane, take the
No.
strain.
What, huh?
He'd
Sorry,
be
I
the
was
only one who got.
making sure the fires were put out in image chat.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. Are they shitting up my chat again?
Someone thought Lolly was okay if they're like 1,000 years old again or something.
No.
What?
I know, right? So everyone else is telling them, no, it's not okay.
Oh, that will be people. Fucking idiots.
We're in porn. They look too much like kids. No laugh.
So what's going on?
I think there's a sentence up so we can see how many orcs are going to be blasting at us.
No, I'm giving you guys access to the pilot's basic character sheet, so one of you will be needing to volunteer to make rolls for him.
I mean, I feel like Zachariah has proven an ability to roll pretty fucking deep in the cut.
I could roll for him, but yeah, Zach rolls way better right now. But I mean, logically, there's no difference.
No, that literally means nothing. I'm just basically making a joke, but he rolled real fucking deep, so, you know, I think you win roll privileges with this pilot here.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Find out soon enough.
For now, nothing, but, you know, if you guys want to yell at the pilot to do fancy things,
Do a barrel roll!
that is an example, yes. Then an operator aeronautica test will be called upon, as might other things.
That 100. Oh shit, we all die.
Alright. So, good news is that the orcs literally cannot expect this to happen. They have had no reason to expect an air raid from a cargo shuttle. The bad news is they are slightly lying in ambush. You guys will need to do perceptions to get a surprise round on them.
Oh, wonderful.
So that could be either the pilot or Melissa or anyone sticking their head out of the window, really.
I'll view screen it. Activate
Merzendi,
nerd vision. What kind of test would it be? Just awareness itself or perception?
Perception.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
and
just-
activate nerd vision. Pew!
Wait,
Nerd
I-
vision.
Merzendi, that perception was for the pilot. I'm gonna try mine now, okay?
Why the hell are you rolling a pilot with a 50 perception? He has 35.
Fuck I do.
You clicked the wrong button, Remy.
Well, that's Zacharias now the pilot.
I'm looking specifically for my chainswords. Do I take a negative? Or rather, specifically the hill it's probably buried in. Or an orc running around with a chainsword.
I'm afraid you can't succeed that test.
Not even with a nat
Your
one.
chainsword is no longer here.
Pilot or Zach?
I've already perceptionified.
So yeah, Melissa, you're looking through your new internal augury, and yeah, there's some orcs behind some hills laying flat, some ones with particularly big guns, and generally just a whole lot of boys lurking in the swamp behind a hill.
Who wants to be first to fire the very big gun? We've got company. peek at the two people who know how to fire guns.
I'll do it.
I'll point them out and sight them in.
Said you.
Ballistic skill test -10, I think.
Minus 20 for being untrained.
Okay. Well,
Is there any way to?
Campaign and stuff? So.
okay, so no help from any. Alright.
No, your comrade cannot help you with this.
He just leans out the window, firing a pistol down at them, like pew pew pew. Jesus shit fuck! Please don't break my new gun.
I believe he shot us.
The fuck? Reroll this.
That's-
Do I have the fate to
would
even
be
reroll that?
That would be a jam if you do not.
We can't afford that right now.
Okay, I'm rerolling.
Oh no, it's reliable. It is actually reliable.
Okay.
Okay, I'm about to say if it's what I think it is, it should have reliable.
Yeah, I don't want an
But,
anti-air turret to
right,
jam
but
whilst it's
you
glued to our fucking
can-
flying machine.
Yeah, I believe clearing the jam would be impossible while we're in here.
Mhm. So, Sienna, you point, you squeeze the trigger, and
Please.
saturate a hill.
Okay. I was gonna say you might want to reroll that so you don't tear off one of her own wings.
No, it's not that
yeah, I have to get used to the recoil. Give me a sec.
bad. Take the time you need, but
So, this is going to be slightly awkward to do because I legitimately don't have a map ready for this at all. But, one of you may roll initiative on the party.
sure. Fuck.
You beat them, don't worry.
Yes.
I'm glad it's not a. What are they called? Tank boy,
Tank Buster.
tank buster.
Tank Buster rhymes.
Well, they'd have rocket launchers.
So, yeah, admittedly, looters have big exploding machine guns.
Yeah. Looters are. They're not the worst, but they're probably the second worst out of the crimes.
Maybe. Alright. Can the pilot do then fancy schmancy things for preventing us from dying?
Yes, the pilot may take evasive maneuvers. Remy, give me Bat Operator Aeronautica test.
Righto.
This will reduce their BS per degree of success.
I can give a
So
bonus
good.
to someone with command, right?
Yes, you can inspire.
I'll tell him if he fucks up, I'll take his head off with a plasma gun.
Roll command. Do you gesticulate with your plasma pistol?
Yes, I do.
That would have given you a +5, but it doesn't matter. You succeed. Remy, you have a +10 modifier on the operator roll.
Don't fuck up, man.
Oh, god damn it.
Please don't follow through on that threat. I know you want to, but we kind of need to keep flying.
Yeah, he might lose his head after that.
You gesticulate with the plasma pistol. He looks around, stares at the plasma pistol, and how bad is it? That's a 90. Not quite that bad. And, well, he temporarily locks up, leaving you to fly straight for a moment. However, There are still an autocannon.
Alright, can I do the aim roll for someone? Well, be the aim, I guess, since I'm spotting.
Yes. Yes. I will allow you to do aim.
Alright. It's hopefully that at least gets rid of the -20 then, if I spend my whole turn being the eye for the shot.
I am going to ask for a tech use test.
Okay.
If you succeed, then you won't have to roll again. But
Let's see. Would it still be okay?
+0 this time. Yeah.
I'd still get MIU 20 though, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Bam!
Okay, Melissa, you tinker a bit, you program, and yeah. While Melissa maintains that, Sienna, you are treated as being proficient with the autocannon. Now, would you like to shoot a bitch?
Rob?
Yep.
There are, some regular shooter boys. There's a big horde of boys, and there are some looter boys. Who would you like to target?
Luda boys.
Luda!
Good idea.
Okay. Is it still at just a straight 20 at the -20?
No.
No, you are treated as being proficient thanks to Melissa.
Right now, I'm being a pretend anti-air interface with my face. So I'm just standing there, like, sweating a little bit, just concentrating in this thing. If you could hurry up and murder all of them, I'm getting quite a headache.
Well, no comrades or anything like that to help?
Nope. Although actually, John Anders Inspire does apply to multiple people. So you have a +10, but also your head might get blown off by a plasma gun later.
Yes. Don't fail.
Fuck, that's what we needed!
Yes.
That's what we goddamn motherfucker needed!
You might have saved the planet's life.
Each and every shot is going to hit. This isn't, unfortunately, no longer in the surprise round, so they will try to scatter and dodge. These guys still aren't proficient in dodge.
Yes!
Excellent.
Or Luda boys. I assume they don't have they don't have what was the joke that they made that I saw in Dawn of War 3? Hidden under.
So, Bob, 4d10 d1 plus 8, please. 6 times.
4d10.
Actually, no. Actually, yes, you do have to bother. They might survive with a minimum roll.
There you go.
Would
you want to copy paste
Mighty
it.
Shot also be added into it?
Yes.
This is about to be a fucking Shrekkening.
Okay, with Mighty Shot, what's your minimum damage?
Okay, you said Mighty Shot rounds down though?
That is correct. That is what it says in the book.
Okay. So it actually takes my ballistic skill. That's +2 damage to it.
Okay. So your minimum damage is 13 pence. Okay, you don't have to. You can roll damage if you choose to. You do not have to. Your minimum is fatal for each looter boy.
Do it for flavor.
I would, but I heard 40-10
I've written it out for you in Merzendi, so you can actually just grab it and copy paste it.
Oh, there you are.
6 times.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Dead. Very dead. Still dead. Still dead. Dead. Extremely dead.
Do any of them explode?
These are impact.
Ah,
I
I think that was one more than you needed there, but
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
I will check
Sorry.
the impact body, but I'm 90% certain there's no explosion. No, but there is an agility test versus being knocked prone.
isn't it the version where everyone's
You're
head gets knocked back and they
completely
spit blood
losing
everywhere?
people.
Oh no, Stray.
Stray and M.
Oh, M's back. We're missing a Stray. Because Net must have gone fucko.
I'm texting him right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the Discord was acting up, being funny and lagging out. So
Yeah. Because there's blood fountains from all of them who went 10 over just then.
Oh wow. Two of the orcs avoid being knocked down by their comrades' bodies. One of them critically.
Wow. Surfs it now.
Yep, Stray's internet is out. Hopefully be back shortly.
Alright. Slugger boys have no way of harming the thing. Shooter boys. No, you're flying too high for them to hit with grenades.
That's one hell of a throw.
do they try anyways?
It just lands on their head.
Yeah, they're orcs. They don't understand the concept of distance. So
They don't kill each other.
yeah. They hurl their grenades, and there are sufficient grenades that they explode, but one of them explodes mid-air, and then it sets off the others before they land back amongst them.
Yeah.
You're back before your before your scheduled sending. Shit. Sienna, with that shot, I would smile, except the effort of keeping this thing trained in one direction is melting my brain.
So, the looter boys can actually just straight up damage you. So, the pair that are still alive will, well, the pair that are still up will raise their death guns, yell out, "Daka daka 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 boom!" and shoot at you.
They said that out loud?
Yes.
Not that we can hear them.
No, this is where oh damn it, you're not playing a psyker. I was gonna say this is where you let Merzendi know that you've taken or sensory deprivation. So now the orcs can hear their guns fire.
That would make them the saddest orcs.
Ooh.
And then they don't do damage.
So, the first guy misses, the second guy. Oh! A shot strikes the soft underbelly of your vehicle.
I wish they'd
So
given us a
now I
Valkyrie.
need to check the hit locations on vehicles. Sorry.
That's fine. What number do you roll there?
It was a 3. Well, it'll turn into a 3 on the table. Motive systems! He's hit your engines!
Oh, we're going down.
Or not yet.
Only if we take enough damage.
Bob makes a point, though. I would have failed that Tiger roll.
Oh god, I don't actually know the armor value for an Argus.
Hold on. It's time for me to Google foo. One of the books I've seen.
Do you happen to quickly know which book it is?
Top of my head, no, but I also know that it's not a only war book.
Well,
Because there are no flyers in only war books.
Valkyrie's in there.
is it?
Pretty sure there is Valkyrie in one of them.
Oh, here it is. It's in Into the Storm. Armor 22. Okay. Oh, be very glad that wasn't a crit.
Yep.
But that does actually penetrate armor by 3 points.
Alright, that's gonna eat into her
Um,
health.
Yeah. So you have a health of 30. It's now down to 27.
Alright. Well, on the plus side, I can't feel pain in this thing, otherwise that would have been very unpleasant. How about we finish killing all of them so we can get on with our lives?
And the other two looters stand back up. Your turn again.
Can the pilot try and do less shit this time?
He can try.
Do we get another command?
Yep. You can do that every round.
I'll shoot you twice, otherwise.
Yes, he knows.
Those pants are gonna be brown.
Okay. So Commissar Arm does menaces with plasma. Very good. So Remy, pilot roll, please.
What's the bonus?
10.
Just 10?
Better than none.
Sadly, my degrees of success don't factor in.
Yes!
Okay, good.
Well, good news is the orcs will have a -5 to hit you.
-5?
Yeah, -5 per DOS.
Oh, right. Okay, I was about to say, like, what the fuck check is that? But no, that makes sense. It was per DOS.
I'm just using the Starship Combat evasive maneuvers thing because that's one I know off the top of my head.
Fair enough.
Melissa, I assume you want to maintain the aim assist?
Yep. Do I have to make the roll again, or just as long as I don't leave the job?
As long as you stay on the job.
Alrighty.
Sienna, who you want to shoot?
Only one of them can hurt us.
Yeah, I was gonna go for the shooter boys.
They aren't the ones who can hurt us.
And I believe that.
Wait, what?
Isn't it the looters that have got the big guns right now?
I thought I killed all the looters.
You killed 6 of them.
Still
Okay,
4 left.
Then I'll continue shooting at the looters.
Also, I think you still have a +10.
Mm-hmm. Your command affects everyone in the squad. Ooh. Are you going to use a fate point?
Yeah, just do it. Finish him off.
Yeah, I'll do it. But I can't aim or anything else on this, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, actually, no, you can do a half action aim.
That's another 5?
That's a 10. That would have been a hit with one DOS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then no spending thing.
So
A
I
hit
killed
with one
one.
DOS can only kill one, though.
Ah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and re-roll it.
Okay.
And I roll even worse. God, why?
Come on, man.
Did the first one include the +10? Please.
It did not.
It did not.
Well, okay. Well, then wouldn't he have a +20 if he half aimed?
Well,
That's the thing. I would have
hold
only
on,
been
hold
able
on.
to hit
Did it
one.
include? Sorry, Bob. Did it include the +10 from John Anders' command roll? Like on your first roll.
Yes.
Okay.
It would have been a hit.
Yeah. So what I would have needed to re-roll?
If you wanted to kill
you-
more than one, which you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have taken the
So-
reroll anyways.
See, I know, I don't see these ones exploding into a cloud of blood.
That would if my re-roll hadn't have missed.
How far are we over them now?
Are you still moving? Is the question.
It's evasive maneuvers. I think we have to keep on because this thing isn't maneuverable enough to hang and duck. I think we're still forwardsy.
It is maneuverable enough for you to go in a big circle.
Ah, okay.
Would you like to be going? Would you like to be circling around them, or are you doing a flyover, like a strafing run? Because if it's a strafing run, then this will be the last round of the engagement, basically.
Sounds like a good idea. Those were just it could very well actually just turn into rounds of neither of us hitting each other.
Actually, no. This would be the second round of the engagement. No. You started the engagement with a surprise round.
So yeah, shoot and then shoot, dodge.
Yeah, this would be the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but surprise round you missed.
Mhm.
That's what happened.
Yep.
I just had to reorient myself there a little.
That's fine.
Unfortunately, now all four of them can shoot.
Only unfortunate if they hit.
They will hit if I accidentally give them a base value of 632.
Probably. I could hit a fly's asshole a mile away.
That's almost like my 89.9 success on that perception or whatever it was.
So you. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Bob.
Such is life in the
Oh,
zone.
well. So you pull out of your strafing run and move out of effective engagement range with a trail of high explosive rounds filling the air behind you.
How many rounds did we shoot out of that? Oh, it should have been ticked off, I think. I don't know how many it fires around. In fact, I could check,
6.
actually. 6 around? Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
I've marked down your 3 rounds so far.
Thank you. That was graphic. Let's continue on. I can, unplug myself, just rubbing my face. Ah, I was not made to do mathematics for just shooting things. How do the computers bear it? How dreadfully boring.
That's the text he sent me.
Cool.
Okay, I will permit that. Thankfully, none of you are wounded.
Mm-hmm.
So before you move on, I have some rolls to make. Nothing.
Yeah, how many orcs hurt us?
Well, more of a case of, at least for now, moving around tokens on the GM layer.
Hmm.
Then we find out they're being led by Zapnoggin. God damn it.
What the hell?
What's up?
What's Mercy roll on?
Movement of pieces in the GM layer.
Mm-hmm. These ones are random, not specific, so just 2 more.
I just reminded of fucking hat films pretending to be war sergeants and just moving pieces around and drinking pretend whiskey. What is this actually? I think it's piss. Fuck.
So this is fun.
Did the group just like go backwards or something?
One moved almost on top of you.
Ooh.
Group of what?
Can we see them then from where we are?
You can.
We've got half a kilometre between us.
Yeah, I've got.
If they're a
actually,
large enough group, you'd see them at
almost
500
on
meters.
top of you is 2 squares away. If they were 1 square away, that would
Okay.
be on top of you. That would force an encounter.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like I can basically see as far as our engagement range. Not the most useful, but better than nothing, I guess. Better than under our assholes.
I mean, that is actually how engagement range is really determined, by how far you can see.
Well, it is when your gun shoots really far. This one shoots actually, yeah, as far as I can
I-
see. Never mind. You're completely correct.
A regular las gun, you can shoot as far as you can see a humanoid shape at like a -20. That's all.
It's pretty good.
Like beyond maximum firing range is beyond human sight. It's amazing. In any event, well, someone please roll a 1d100 first of all.
Dibs. That's 1C100. That's not gonna do shit for you. Yeah, not bad.
Okay, in this square you avoid the encounter. Where would you like to move to?
I know that these are just trees like are clustered. Does that represent actually pretty good cover?
Yes.
We probably do not want to fly over wherever people with big guns could be hiding where we can't see them, so I recommend like we travel through open. Although that sounds totally counterintuitive. Trees only hurt us. They will still be able to see us just fine.
The pilot will say, you're sure you want us to fly the whole way there? Yeah. I mean, this new gun is all nice and dandy, Mom, but what about a fighter bomber? Could come from on top of us. Could drop a squad of storm boys. Could.
It sounds like pussy talk to me. Get flying.
I'll laugh at the mention of Storm Boys.
I don't. Oh, yes, you didn't see them before. They are terrible flyers. But if you insist on this, let's follow the river line instead for now. We'll take a few pickings at any passing orcs, and then we will, I suppose, take a more subtle entry into our destination.
Very good, Mom.
Really, where did they get these cowards?
I hear they pulled the new soldiers from a pleasure world.
Well, this will certainly
So,
put some rough edges on them.
I'll move you down to about here. Also, he's Imperial Navy. He's
Yeah.
not a soldier.
He's a bit of a pussy boy.
Expensive. And
What's up, pussy boy?
At this point, I should probably do map movement again. It's theoretically meant to be every hour, which, you know, if you were on foot traveling through the swamp like I thought you would be, it'd be every 2 hexes you move, but anyway, now I have to make vague approximate guesses.
Sounds about right. This is why they don't let you fly the Valkyrie. Real men get to fly the Valkyrie. Little pussy boys fly the Arvus that I stuck a very big gun to.
Which could now probably
Which admittedly
shoot
is
out about-
pretty dope, don't get me wrong. I can still smell like hazelnut schnapps. I really drank a lot, it was really good. But I'm gonna be able to smell it for just ages. It's in my brain. How many people just moved on themselves? What the fuck shit? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Sometimes they stay still. It's something I have to take account for.
They're just busy trying to figure out other uses for buttholes than pooping.
No, I think one of the orcs mistook a bomb squig for an eaten squig or a chewing squig, and that caused a bit of commotion, so they didn't move.
See, that's fine. That's just how you get bomb orcs, also known as tank
Yeah.
busters.
Is that literally an orc full of exploding squigs?
It is literally a suicide bomber orc.
It's not, no. It's
I was committed to the concept. It sounded like something that would actually be
yeah. And then you wanted to move just to the far south edge of the map, basically?
Yeah, we might as well just try and shorten the distance and ride as much edge as we can.
Okay, roll a d100 for me again, please. Moving through possible encounter zones. Okay. Okay, you can keep it like that. It slightly amuses me how any of these are basically doing a dance around each other.
They're listening to Dacus Concierto. It's fine.
It could have been worse. He could have mistaken a chewing squig, flesh eater squig for a chewing squig.
Right. So now you want to head to the east to try to link up, right?
Yep, we'll keep on going. I tell Pussy Boy Pilot, how about we keep going until we actually sustain some proper damage, and then we'll just land and let you escape.
Very good, Mom.
Think of the free stories, drinks and poontang you'll get for being able to say that you flew into orc lines with naught but an Arvus with an anti-air turret glued to it.
Mom, no offense, but if I say this happened, the ship's commissar may shoot me for lying. Oh wait, he's dead. Never fucking mind. Very good, Mom.
Wait, who's dead?
Yeah, his old commissar. Dead as fuck.
Don't worry, boy. You did good flying. I won't shoot you.
Oh, oh, thank you, sir. So I'll leave you to that here, and then make some more rolls. You know, if you guys were on foot, this would be so much more interesting.
I'm just
Having-
You've seen this happen in many only
What?
war games. For the players, the fun is circumventing all of the GM's greatest plans. I fully expect to suffer for it in Only War.
Ah, that guy moved towards us.
It just means he
Yeah,
moved
but
4.
he's on the far north side of the map.
Delightful. God, they are actually going in circles, aren't they? That went, I think, north, south, east, west, right? West, west, east, east, west, west, east, east. The Jesus! West, west, east, east. Do you not actually have just straight south or north on this?
It's a hex grid.
Oh, oh yeah, of course. But it
Yeah.
it is. This
I
looks
have to
very
have it on
circular.
6 directions. Well, of course, the thing that might have interacted with you moves far away.
Moves in
Sweet.
the opposite direction.
I can all I see is literally east, east, west, west, east, east, west, west, going from south to north. Are they really literally spinning around themselves?
More or less, yes. I think one more iteration or two, and most of them will be back to their starting places.
There's obviously no boss in the area.
This
There are
swamp
too
is
many
right thicker.
bosses.
Only thing thicker this swamp is you, boss. And then that's all the zeros.
Alright. So, question. Who in the squad has the Vox set? Every squad has one. But which one of you carries it?
Commissar?
No, I assume it's probably the tech priest.
Okay.
Alright. Actually, do we want to take a quick 5-minute break, refresh drinks, and so on?
Sure.
Before we move to the second stage?
Why not?
Maybe we'll get a stray back.
Hopefully.
As this commissar doesn't.
FM.
You have to remember first session with this character, Scout. I had to ask you to turn on the machine. Remy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
bottom of his feet, so he stays steady when he fires.
Hello.
I also have chocolate cake.
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, I've been eating little chocolate brownies. Main reason I've been muting myself.
Brownies.
Hmm. But
So is everyone here now?
I think so.
I
everybody,
haven't heard Winter.
Pets.
Yep, I'm here.
Bad.
Devastator is what I'm thinking of.
Ah,
Wait, no, that's what I said.
so you guys move
Structure.
a little bit further in, and well, you're in the air. You can pick up a signal more clearly than people on the ground have been able to. Melissa, the
Yes.
vault set is chirping.
I shall pick it up.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a citrus pattern autocannon.
Greetings.
Why? Butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Is that the Navy?
Not quite. This is the Navy on loan. I am Engineer Melissa. Although you are quite definitely seeing a Navy ship on the approach.
You're one of the good engineers, right?
I can confirm I'm one of the damned best.
No. I mean, like, one of the loyalist engineers, not the damn assurance.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
You know what? I should probably just hand you over to our commissar. Figuratively speaking, not physically. They have no reason to apprehend you.
all right. This engine's here, Mom.
He's just much better at talking than I am. Here you go. And I'll tag the Vox over. We have our missing men.
I hope you're holding your position, man. I'd hate to have to do something.
We're holding the only position we can, sir.
You're doing all right, son. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank goodness. Afraid all the wardens are dead. Well, they decided that they were gonna go out and try to find an engineer, because we're meant to have some attached to the regiment, and well, they found one of the damn assurance still wandering about. Fucking skinned him alive, the bastard.
That's rather terrible.
They skinned your men alive, or the engines here alive?
Our officers, sir. And a good quarter of our actual enlisted.
That does sound like a Sashuran.
I don't blame you then.
We'll be with you soon, by the way.
Good. You evac or relief?
How many are you?
In my position, I've got about a dozen scattered over the hills. I've got another 3 or 4 squads still at operational strength.
Relief.
Damn. All right.
Sadly, we don't have the men.
You got food, though, right?
I will. Oh, God, the peak. Maybe? Do we have food in this thing?
You guys, as part of your kit, have 2 weeks worth of rations.
Between the lot of us, there is a reasonable quantity of food. Not for a long term, but enough to fight out of the swamp.
Okie dokie then. Oh. If you're coming to assist us breaking out, then that's damn fine news. Damn fine.
I think you'll quite enjoy what you see next.
How are you doing on ammunition?
We were able to get the charge packs from our dead fellas, and Catachan's style's holding up well. Though some of the packs are starting to burn out. Right.
All right. I'll see about getting some more if we have the chance. Any replacement weapons or anything else that might be of use?
We've been able to scavenge from the dead for guns, ammo, stuff like that. Like, nades would be nice, but food's our big concern.
All right.
We've been out here 8 days. HQ thinks we only need 7's worth.
By the
They're
way,
on rations.
you mentioned you were looking for an engine seer in the first place. I may very well be able to assist, but what is damaged of your attachment?
Our long-range Fox boosters.
That we can handle.
You may not believe this, but you know that some of those orcs they strap jetpacks onto themselves.
Oh yes,
We've seen them.
One of them decided that he wanted to make out with it.
I don't doubt your words after I've witnessed my own encounter with them.
They were very, very funny when we encountered them, though. They were all several feet shorter when they reached a resting position from their beginning.
Oh, right. Once we moved back to the hills, most of them started doing it like that, but Fox transmitters don't take kindly to having half an orc's face attached to them.
This should be fun. This is where it turns out that orc still had a reasonable quantity of metal in his skull. I'm like, I could make this orc's skull into the rest of our transceiver. Fuck yes! The most metal. Every now and again, though, like, there's some psionic, like, warging gets inside the fucking signal. You gotta watch out for that shit.
You just hear a bunch of grunge metal, and you're like, what the hell is going on?
We have wide comms, we've got warg comms, so be careful. Change bands. Alright, is the rest of our flight in cool?
Yep. I will move you in, and then I will, one last time, roll hex scatters. Determine positions for when you start heading out.
I can't wait for them to just fucking ship bricks at the site of this Arvis, because it's gotta look ridiculous, and I love it.
Imagine a giant fat pigeon.
Yeah, this is fattest pigeon.
No. Imagine a giant metal fat pigeon. Now hang a giant dick from it, and that's pretty much what we look like.
Oh, apparently one of the orc units has decided it wants to launch an assault across the river. Okay.
Hey, he made it! You did it!
It's not like they're really just meant to be here to screw with you guys.
Wait, literally, how far did that one have to travel then to really haul ass across the river?
It started about here. It made it.
Oh, you're pinging in GM layer.
Here. Oh, oops. Yeah, it started like here-ish. Then it made it over here, and now it is like literally assaulting the far bank.
It went across.
Wait, in
did it go
between two
across a deep
fortifications? It didn't even
Did it
hit
go
right.
Did it go across a deep area? A deep ford as well?
It's an orc. It doesn't care about your depth.
I can offer your human depth.
So half of its squad ends up like here instead.
Let's just see how this works out. Emerald or D4. I mean, this is entirely pointless, but I am amused by this. It's a Stormboy squadron.
Wow. No wonder they made it across river. Those motherfuckers don't know which way they're going.
Half of them
They
just
really
collapse
don't.
in
Da, da, da,
deepest part of the river.
da, da,
Uh,
da, 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 da.
Winslow, please roll a D100 for me for the defenders.
I want a 1 so badly. Come on, pets. It's enough!
And I'm not letting you roll for the orcs.
Come on, look at that fucking dope-ass power slide check. That was so spot on.
But is this the Orcish Olympic diving team again?
Had asked first, I would have let you do that. But
Aw.
It's the Orcish Olympic diving team, yo.
I think they made it.
Yeah, they did. That's a 28.
They might have lost half their numbers just colliding with the towers, but they made it.
Yeah, we get the long range up. I'm like, why is the long range not reaching anything now? Oh, for fuck's sake. They wiped out 2 units. Shit.
Wait, what?
good job, Storm Boys. You actually stormed.
Don't get
Oh
me
yeah,
wrong.
go literally straight back to your starting position, you fucking piece of fine.
Nailed it.
Okie dokie. So
They
I'm
just went on
gonna
patrol. They finished their patrol
temporarily
finally.
Boot you back to the splash screen to make sure that all of your tokens are correct.
Yay, Kobold.
They are.
It's so happy.
Yeah. Now over here. Yep, that is everyone. No, don't drop the fucking. God damn it, Merzendi. Stop being incompetent. Drag the player's token. There you are. And I guess I need to grab some Archimites actually.
We find Herc there. No wonder they haven't lost their position.
It's like I need to right some wrongs here. Let's see.
Mr. Strange told me to keep an eye on them. I've been doing that pretty well.
So, please go ahead and arrange yourselves as you would disembark from the dropship.
Which orientation?
Facing south, please. Scow, I am briefly giving you control of Kisaya.
Yep. Right.
That might actually be a good idea.
Okay, yeah, you have taken control. And of course, Aurelius is just standing off to the side, doing nothing. There you
Not allowed to come out. He's been a bad. That's just it.
He's been a naughty, naughty pastor. Aren't you a naughty, naughty pastor?
Actually, it's just taking him some time to get those straps on his back working because of how big the book is.
So yeah, you start marching down, and then coming out to meet you are a little over a dozen Arcanite guardsmen.
How did you do that, Remy?
Something with
Fucking
that.
magic.
Hold it, and
We've,
then
we've been over this a few times. We're not going to go over it mid-session again.
yeah, no, I've yet to figure it out, but
Yeah. And at their head is one of the Arcanite snipers, and says, "Oh shit! I guess you guys weren't a fucking fever dream." And yes, Mum, you were right. I really like what you've done with the bird.
Fear not, soldiers. We are here.
And
been keeping the
let's split
faith.
some food, shall we?
Yeah, I split half my
yes,
rations with him.
please.
Yep.
So there are 13 of them. You're going to need to get at least 13 rations out of your collectives.
How about we all take out 7 since we've all got 14 each? And that'll give them
Yeah.
plenty.
Sounds good to me.
There is a brief moment of silence as Marksman Kane sees quite how much you're giving them. And then he'll say, Sirs, Mom, quite a big serious thank you. It's,
You might be here for a while, boys.
Or at the very least, a fighting escape could take longer than a day or two.
It's down. Well, this is even enough that we'll be able to feed some of the other squads that are still out there.
Do you have their
Oh.
locations?
Yeah. Well, of those that stayed in close, at least.
Hopefully soon we can reach the others. Would you kindly direct me to your destroyed Vox?
Right this way, Mum. He will show you to a large Vox relay tower. You're a recidivist, so it's slightly less offensive to you than it would be to another, but it's clearly been moved improperly.
Yeah, no, I can understand necessity of a function, and it being more destroyed is not good. So I'll peer at him and quirk a brow. Very well, I will need some spare parts, which we can salvage.
You were actually sent with those.
I'm sorry?
You were actually sent with spare parts.
Ah, excellent. Okay, so we have enough for it.
Apologies.
It's
You
okay.
weren't here last session. That was one of the things that was gone over in the briefing last time.
Sweet. Yes, alright then. Fetch together the bits and pieces.
He will take a couple of minutes just pointing out all of the various bits of orc that are in there.
I'll let the bits that are metal stay in. They might be useful. Spot welding.
Are you really fusing orcium into the cups?
Almost all of it that stuck to the Vox relay is metal. Barely a
Understandable.
fifth is flesh.
That storm boy was more storm than boy. Very well.
Almost pure orcium by that point.
He was so fucking awesome in the sky that he just became the missile. They told me I could be anything. I became the missile. Okay. Let's see
It's
here.
going to be a -10 tech use, please.
Sure. I'll turn that into a 40 then, since I get my 50. -10.
Mhm. It takes you about half an hour, and honestly, most of that is lugging the various parts from the office.
Yep.
You repair the
You have
car
it,
so well that you hook it up with
set right
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's also runs the alarm clock on the coffee machine now.
Ooh.
Alright. Dust my hands off. It is a shame how they are a far sight easier to break than... Well, at least they're easy to repair.
If you say so, Mum.
Heck, I mean, I'll try and
Well,
show him some of the more
obviously.
basics, like that bit there and that bit there. Of course, I always recommend getting an actual engine seer to work on such a thing, but needs be, war is not always the easiest thing. Kindly just say a gentle little prayer and tuck that bit in over there, and I will just get the final, like, portion of destroyed antenna and chunk.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a fellowship with a +20?
Dope.
You've just given all the Arkham drop troops.
I kind of want to re-roll it and see how that goes. Alright.
You've given them all tech use.
I'll spend a fate point. Alright, okay. I'm down to 1.
Oh wow. That's dedication.
It is. I mean, I wanted the bit to work, so I'm willing to invest fate for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I sort of see that. Yeah.
At the very least, some of the more fiddly parts might not be quite so simple, but this would get it to at least half effectiveness, and in this size of environment, that would be enough to reach main command.
He'll pull a little thing out of his spec and say, so, does that work like the same basic way for most things? Just rub it gently, say the right things, and then it turns out good.
Depends on how complicated the part is. Antennas themselves aren't complicated, just fragile.
I mean, I've always been told these power packs are pretty simple, so...
I always
He rubs
recommend...
it, he says a couple of words. Zzz, zzz. Oh well.
Be good to
Sure
your
ain't a
technology.
proper repair, but
Yes.
thanks, Mom.
You're very welcome. Be good to the machine spirits and they'll
Real
be good to
handy.
you. I'll make little cultists of them all yet.
Make heretics of them all yet.
Operators. We'll go with operators. Mechanicus Light. We'll go with... I'll make operators of your Arkham troopers yet.
You do realize that once they get back to Arkham, they're gonna be making electro shivs, right?
You know what?
Bro.
They earned it. Good job, too.
After killing, yeah, they've been killing orcs all day. Yeah, they
You know what?
deserve
Yeah,
it.
let them have their electro shift. Fuck. Everyone needs a break.
You laugh. There were actually stats for electro shivs.
Oh, I know. And now they know that if they whisper to the machine spirits, I want this one to be really shivy. It will be.
Alright. So does anyone else have anything you want to do with the Arkhamites here?
Can I have an impromptu sermon to lift their spirits?
You can make an attempt to.
Oh.
You're not in their chain of command, so it won't be command. I think a charm test would do it, but they're Arkhamites. They're kind of cynical cunts. So it's gonna be a charm test with a -20 on to actually have a meaningful effect on their morale. Actually, turn that into a -10 because you fed them. Oh, actually,
Minus what?
did Zachariah contribute any of his own food?
Yes, he
to
did.
The,
Yes, he did.
Okay. Yes. And yeah, it'll be a charm with a -10 penalty.
Fuck yeah!
They seem a little skeptical at first, but then Aurelius starts handing out ration packs and some whispering, and then they're quite attentive and, they're not in tune, but they sing along with hymns of vengeance.
Remember, lads, praise the Lord Emperor. Remember those who have came before you. Praise the Emperor.
Pass the Prometheum.
Pass the ammunition. Smoke out the flame for that.
Yeah, if anyone's got an actually fucked power pack, I'll try and restore any of that as well.
Yeah, they do actually have quite a lot of properly burned out power packs. You can do your tech use to try to fix them.
Sure, I will. I'll go with that old faithful classic and use up some of my sacred unguents. Everyone's pack gets a little dab and a couple little hymns to the Omnissiah, and then I blow on them like SNES cartridges. That's how it works. I'm pretty sure. Unguent, hymn.
Yeah, that does sound legit.
Oh, fucking alright, spending my last. Enjoy your ammunition, it works!
To make it into a success or reroll?
Does it need to be a particularly good success? Or just a success?
I'd re-roll that. You got a 94.
Well, no, I mean, if all I need is a success to just fix their shit, then I'll just take the buy-in. I don't want to tempt fate too hard.
You upgrade all their packs to best quality power packs.
If you
Does
just
that
take
really
the,
matter?
Shh.
if you just take the buy-in, they'll basically be fixed. If you reroll and get like 4 or 5 DOS, they might be fixed with a bonus.
Alrighty. Let's go with the roll then. Oh well, okay. I mean, still same effect, effectively.
Yep, they're fixed.
Yep. By the end of it, I'm like moderately puffed out.
Alright.
Can I recount some stories about man traps and what they do to orc feet because orc aren't intelligent enough to check what's below their feet when they're walking?
You can, yes.
Excellent.
That wouldn't really be common law war, but I'll let you get away with it this time.
Oh,
That would more be a fellowship-based test. Yeah, telling stories is fellowship. Knowing things about orcs is war.
well, that they're too stupid to look below their feet is the whole point of the story. So, but yeah.
Yeah, but really the thing is the thing that matters is how you tell it.
Yeah.
In any event, yep. I will suggest it might be a reasonably good idea if Kasaya would
I
roll
was-
Medicaid.
I was just about to say, yeah, Kasaya will go around the troops and start fixing up the worst first and make her way around. Let's see here. Fucking straight sheet. There it is. I need to see what his bonuses are now. If anyone's super fucked, then they can get their I can make them immediately just not die, and that's not a roll. So if there was anyone on death's door when she turned up, then Kasaya fucking immediately saved their lives. So she'll start there and then work her way around to actual treatment.
Okay. You know what? Do a basic Medicaid roll. Don't include any equipment bonuses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's so much here. Let's see here, like, field treatment, don't you die on me. Oh yeah, field treatment at least means that there's, even if they're under equipped, she's fine. Don't die on me, master Trojan, methodical care, swift suture, and then her actual gear for it. Let's see, where's Medicaid? Oh my god, and it's maximum trained. That's on base!
Please roll 1d5 plus 8. So, as it turns out, Kane had reported in his actives. He hadn't reported in his casualties. The size of the Archimite unit is basically doubled by Kasaya's Medicaid.
Nice. Nice.
I'll high five her, like mechanic arm to mechanic arm. I'm gonna put it out there, is there any more bonus experience for some of the crazy shit we continue to pull?
Yep, just remember to remind me.
Yep.
I get them all singing Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Oh, Jesus. They're multiplying.
They're breeding like rabbits.
They're breathing like orcs.
No, don't say that. No, that's very offensive.
Oh, God. Were there conjugal visits?
There were mixed sex wards. Not wards.
The sex ward, fucking hell, that's where I want at. Put me in your nearest
Oh,
sex
God.
ward.
What's the name for like section of a prison?
A wing.
Yes, there were mixed sex wings. Thank you, Canathus.
But you want to be careful if you try ordering them at the restaurant.
I just had pomegranate Italian soda go up my nose.
Um.
Also, the wing where everyone goes to die in Arkham is called the Mat Ward.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. I'll be back in just a minute. I need to think for a second.
gotta recover.
Wait, what is she recovering from?
Mat Ward.
Yes, Mert has to step away and do thinking things now after we completely just hammer fucked this whole session.
Well, I was about to say, Arkhamites might be singing.
While they're singing now, their troop size just doubled.
Wait, shit, that's a bad link.
Oh.
Damn it.
I'm gonna start writing up a recap for both Stray and for calling in bonus EXP. I'll mute myself so you can't hear the constant taka.
I'm relaying them to Stray via texts.
I'm trying to find the the grunge metal song that I found.
I'm back now. All right. Melissa, John, Zachariah, and Keziah have done their thing with the Arkhamites. Teeny Tony, Sienna, do either of you have anything you want to do with the Arkhamites?
No, you're holding your sniper rifles all wrong. That's about it.
So give him pointers of how to better shoot a gun that you don't learn in basic training.
Yeah.
Okay, if you cut out the notch right about here, you can slip your pinky in there. Gives you a lot more stability.
Now, that's something they would actually have to teach Tony.
Because he's got a
Remember, they are a marksman regiment.
Yeah, I know.
Drop marksman.
Yeah.
yeah. Too bad they don't have any heavy weapons.
Currently off with another group at the moment.
Does Sienna actually bring up heavy weapons? That's a question.
Sienna. Rababo.
Bob,
Babby.
What?
does Sienna actually bring up the topic of heavy weapons?
Yes. That
Oh yeah, we had some left him behind in the retreat to this position. They're about 3 clicks to the northwest. They're a pair of man-portable las cannons. The operators were killed by a damn Sashurans, and well, we didn't have the strength to carry them, the wounded, and the Vox relays.
that's understandable. Like they're heavy, and you guys need to keep quick.
Are any of the troops that Keziah got up of like actual like officer grade, or is it just all Arkham dudes?
Roll a d8 of fate.
Sure, high or low?
Low is generally good.
Me.
No, they're just
All their wardens are
regular
dead, yeah.
mixture of prisoners.
Pokey pokey.
Unfortunately, she was not able to find anyone that had been half-skinned and that.
I can stick this back together. With that roll, you bet she fucking would have as well.
Yep. It's just saying it since with your bird, you could probably swoop in and grab them if they're still there. That is. And yeah, with us back at almost full strength and fed to boot, we might be able to actually make use of them on our breakout push.
Yeah, because I've heard of those things in action. Ooh boy.
Yeah, there's one very famous weapons specialist whose story is doing the rounds of how they destroyed all those anti-air replacements with but a single man portable las.
Yeah, from that unit, no less.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I suppose if they're short on stories, like, by the way, some fucking Arkhamites are doing you guys an absolute solid.
Somebody should roll fellowship, tell the story, and get another morale bonus for these guys.
Wait, do we know about our other group? Does this group know about them?
You'll have heard some rumors of a ragtag group from all three regiments joining together and serving as the very tip of the spear. But the honest truth is that the accomplishments of the other group, they sound too fanciful to be true.
Yeah.
Like, even if you heard the actual full version of events, there is no way your characters would believe that. I'm sorry.
That is a really good point. Like, they fought a pardon fucking dragon, what? That doesn't happen. Those don't even... I'm not even convinced they exist.
And to be fair, a Ogren of Herc's intelligence, that's a
tough
tall
sell.
tale that I don't think anyone could believe.
Yeah, that's a really tough sell.
I'm thinking the beach landing. Just the beach landing might be believable.
Just the beach landing.
Or Herc landing on
a dude with... Oh yeah, killing someone with his glorious chiseled buttocks.
Poor Mike.
Because honestly, an Arkham drop troop, like any drop troop, no. But an Ogren,
yeah.
I could sort of see an Ogren killing someone when they land on them with their ass.
I will say, you can tell them the story about Herc, if you like.
Some of them might even fucking know her. Class boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's his regiment.
Yeah, literally, yeah. We're criminals.
Pretty much everyone's regiment except me and M.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's from the Blackguard, or the
Black Watch.
Black Watch.
Sure. I would love to, but I am a shit storyteller.
And I roll a natural one.
Well, you can try. It is a fellowship roll to.
I'll tell you what. How good is Kasaya at this stuff? Oh. I'll close that again.
I got high fellowship.
Yeah, maybe you want to tell that story, Teeny Tony, because I just peeked at Kasaya and somehow it's worse than mine. Even with my -10 on everything.
So I just roll fellowship then?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have storyteller.
I do not. Oh, that's a nice one.
Fucking hell.
A sub 10.
Yeah. I heard that. At least a little bit about that. That was fucking Herc, that was. He was in my squad till we got split up by the Valkyrie splitting it off. Fucking crazy bastard, Herc.
He's gotten painfully sane these days.
I suppose the rumor mill ain't told you all what he got in for, though.
No.
Don't mean to offend your father, but was one of your lot that he decided was very grumpy and needed an hug. And I mean, you can put together what happens when an Ogren hugs an old man.
His heart wasn't angry enough. I'll point at him. I bet he'd survive Herc's hugs. I had to cut out his heart and replace it.
We didn't even use amnesia for it.
Yeah, that heart's still probably beating.
And the abhuman is still alive and non-lobotomized.
Last I heard, he was getting himself the bonehead treatment. Actually, like, fucking made a smart one. He was. Software update hadn't finished kicking in by the time the Valkyrie blew up, but if he managed to live to land on some bastard's face, they'll probably still be kicking now.
I do love technology.
Yes. And speaking of, before you go herring off after any las cannons, we should probably try to get back in contact with HQ. Since I'm not an officer, I'm not really meant to. So, Commissar, sir, Engineer, that'll be on you.
I'll turn it on for you.
Thanks.
All right, yeah. I'll power it up and stand away.
These fancy new machines, I don't know how to use them. The irony here being that they're probably 10,000 years old. Hello, isn't is this thing on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Commissar Anders, thank goodness.
There you are. I was wondering if you're there.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Bromhead. Over.
Yes, we've reached our destination. They've been holding at a retreated position with what they can. I'm actually impressed with the number that survived. Apparently, they ran into one of the Skataran heretics, and it wiped out their wardens. But they've been doing what they can.
How many of them are left?
How many are left, actually? All in total.
26.
Here, 26, but Kane did say there were a few more squads that were dispersed and haven't been called back together yet.
Okay. There's 26 here now, but there's a few squads out on scouting or other areas, so I'm not sure the total, but a decent number. I'll actually call over Marksman Kane. How many of you are there in total, including the ones out on patrol or scouting?
Ones we stayed in contact with, there are 3 full squads left, another 2 half strength, and a couple of stragglers that's already en route. It's 60, 70 odd, maybe.
All right. It sounds like there may be 60 to 70 left. They're running low on food.
All right. I assume you've already distributed what you can spare.
Yes, we've distributed half our rations to make sure that they have something.
We can push out more if more people arrive.
Yes. If they need more and we're heading back, we can always give them more if they need it.
Understood. Since you've got the array operational, get together as big a force of them as you can. Did any of their officers make it?
I don't think so, sir. Like I said, they ran into some of the heretics. They skinned their officers. This sounds unpleasant.
Confirm. Did you say skinned them?
Yes. But apparently, when a tech priest goes, they really go.
Emperor protects. All right, Commissar. I've got bad news for you. Troops being skinned, that's something I've been instructed to pass along to High Command. In this case, I'm going to connect you directly. I suggest you prepare yourself to talk to the Colonel or his commanding officer.
I mouth the Colonel.
Wait. Sorry, what's I was gonna make a joke about how Rob's character in Strandy. Trace. He's here. What?
Colonel, it's chicken. We've waited so long for your herbs and spices. Since the dark ages of man.
There is a brief vox beat, and then you are passed along to a distinctly female voice. Confirm this is Commissar John Anders, correct?
Yes. Confirmed.
This is Sister Vendetta. I am informed that you have encountered a flensing machine.
If that's what takes the skin off of people, that's what it would be.
That would be the phrase for flensing, yes.
Did you sight this machine yourself, Commissar?
No, this is where I'll call. Marksman Kane, was anyone witness to the attack?
I was. A couple of boys were too.
All right, gather them up and bring them over here. Someone may want to ask you directly.
Yes, sir. Be quick about it, Commissar. We do not
Quickly now.
have all day.
Just make the scooch move. Go, hurry, get your fucking boys.
Yeah.
He grabs a couple of the other snipers and a couple of regulars and comes over. Who are we talking to, sir?
This is Sister Vendetta.
You can just see the blood leave his face.
Go ahead, if you could please describe the events that occurred to the sister.
Milady, we were, well, we'd recently come under attack, but directly to the point, Marksman. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. We were out looking for some friendly agencies. We're meant to have some attached to our company, but we didn't find them. And what did you find? And then a Sassuran engine's here, Mom. Like, all big metal, big red robes. And the wardens, Mom, they went over to it, they tried to communicate, and it tore over to him at a speed I've never seen an engineer move at. It's bare hands, Mom. It just stabbed the first through the face and then tore his skin off in seconds. The others, they didn't have time to react before it jumped on them as well. Yeah. The last one left, he ordered us to run, and then he got jumped as well. But I'd swear, Mom, I saw it wasn't the first one that jumped him, it was another engineer, just the same. Tall, metal, big claws, and with red robes. He glances at Melissa. Not red like the engineer here is wearing. Like,
I'm gonna try a quick
brighter.
forbidden. Would it be Adeptus or okay?
Forbidden Adeptus Mechanicus or Forbidden Xeno would be here. The correct thing here.
Alright, got my brain good. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Well, Melissa, as it turns out, Malika is not the only engineer on this expedition to have heard about a certain race of metal men, some of which are rather taken with wearing flensed skin.
Yeah, I pause and go.
Oh no!
I was talking with another engineer who they were very recently, how best to put it, promoted to a new station. Oh my. I should have realized that a little sooner. Very slow of me.
I just
You are
realized.
you are aware of the situation, then, engine sir?
I can safely say that I have come to a very stark realization about what we may very well be dealing with here.
You are under orders from the highest authority not to reveal this information.
Understood. I don't feel I would want to in any circumstances, regardless.
Please hold. I will need to refer this information to the authority and receive his orders.
Sweet. Can someone actually who knows this shit, because I don't know what the fuck a Flay one actually is. I know that we're dealing with some Necron grade shit because we're doing the Necron grade thing here. But, like, what
Okay.
exactly is a flayed one?
Imagine a Necron that's even more psychotic than usual.
Necrons are butt fucking insane.
Yeah.
Flayed ones are cursed Necrons to be butt fucking insane. So
Okay.
they're insane squared. They're way
They-
beyond
They get their jollies by literally killing you,
peeling
and
off your
then-
skin and wearing
then
it.
peeling off your skin delicately so as not to damage it, and then wearing it.
You're lucky if you're dead first.
Yeah, you're lucky if you're dead.
They
Yeah.
have the precision to peel off all of your flesh while you are still alive, and then they just leave you alone.
They wear it. Yeah, they wear it because they think they can feel with it again.
They can also sense other Necrons whenever they're in a fight. So if we start a fight with Necrons, flayed ones nearby will know that they're in a fight.
It could teleport to like 6 inches below your feet and like pull you underground.
Yeah.
Just phase right underneath you and then pop up literally like a horror movie freaking demon things.
Yeah, I will, like, when I realize what Marksman Kane must have seen, I will try to do the, hey, I'm a human who cares about things thing too, and give him a little pat on the back.
But even at this point, even an engine seer would be creeped out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, that, I mean, it is, like, epic, super duper turbo tech heresy mega monsters, and they do ultra crazy things by crazy person standards. So yeah, no, he'll get a pat on the back. You probably saw some hella fucked up shit.
Like, Chaos Marines are scared of these things.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Orcs have a tendency to be afraid of these things.
Yeah. At this point, like, if you told the Commissar would be like, are we sure we want to kill the orcs? Even with hatred orcs.
So a few minutes will pass and then the box line will open back up. Unit, confirm what is the status of your heavy weapons?
They don't have any. They've been lost. We were thinking of going to try and recover them if they're still there.
Indeed. If they can be recovered, your unit is assigned to hunter-killer duties. Though, make your way back to the river crossing. Even with heavy weapons, you are not equipped for this fight. But if you encounter them when you have heavy weapons, you are to engage as best as possible. Otherwise, double time back to the river. We are abandoning that sector to the orcs.
Should we clear? Do we clear? Yeah, I'm getting tongue tied. Do we clear a way for the Archimites to get back?
If possible. If not, then
We'll have
as many survivors as can be achieved is optimal.
We can make a hard call of all the Archimite squadrons out there currently, and convene in the exact same place as where the heavy weapons are meant to be. We can combine both jobs and move quickly. I look up as though I was just doing some maths. What?
Yeah, no, I'm actually. What would I roll here to figure out what that ideal plan? Move forward with the group, or do we go and recover the weapons with the ship, come back, and then retreat as a group?
I don't think that's something you can roll.
Would it be? I guess this is more information we'll be able to pass over time. But Merz, if their squadrons are a little bit spread out, are any of them quite close to the weapons we need to go and check for? Because if we can just make everyone move at once to one place, we can just head off from there instead of back and forth and taking extra risks.
That sounds like a reasonably good idea.
I'm also thinking of keeping the gunship with the majority of people.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to move it all at once if we can do it like this.
Well, I'm thinking the majority of people here may need a heavy weapon.
That's what I'm saying. We all move, which means everything's coming with it. We're not going to leave it behind, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it works out quicker, or if the squadrons are away but in the wrong direction, then it's better for us to just pick it up in the ship.
Well, once it becomes clear you have accepted your objectives and are trying to work out how Sister Vendetta will close the Vox call, and you can now get in contact with the other Archimate squadrons.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can go ahead and roll me a d8, please.
Been doing really good with those d8s so far.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. Not great, not bad.
Above average, if low is what we're aiming for.
Usually we're aiming for the fucking shot in a million, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so yeah.
If you rolled an 8, I'm just assuming the flayed ones.
Interruptees.
Sorry.
Once you get in proper contact, there are a couple of Archimate squadrons that are closer. They can go ahead, scout out the position, and then you can move in, or you can move in force.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll have them do that, I guess.
Right.
So, Merz, I know that we've only gone for 3 hours, but I imagine you expected this to take longer to get to this point. Also, we're strayless, and we might end up getting into fights and stuff. Are you okay with calling a shorter episode here instead?
I would like to carry on until you regroup at the heavy guns, but
Okay.
yeah, we will call it that.
Alrighty.
I will
Because-
before we leave.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will before we leave suggest that marching a large group of people obviously is a great way of attracting the attention of the orcs as well, which is a problem.
Yes, that's a pretty valid concern, but the orcs have got themselves pretty spread out here. They're more concentrated towards the river, where they know there's good fighting to be had. But here, we've been striking them, melting away. At least we were until shit hit the fan. They're pretty loose groupings, all told.
All right.
They need more fiber in their diet if they're having loose groupings.
No.
Sad to go there.
Mm-hmm. I had the perfect ability to make a poop joke.
If they do spot us, sure they'll congregate, but they might just not. And even if they do, if we're in a big enough group, we can gank the bastards before they pass on any word.
If they're lucky, they'll just be stone boys.
They are really quite incredibly stupid. It's very fun watching them smash into themselves.
Yeah, sure, they smash into themselves, but those big jumps, they attract attention.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll describe some of the epic power slide we saw in Last in Action.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, from knees to arse, gone.
Although that storm, it was a storm knob, right? The big one.
Yeah, the storm knob got fucking annihilated.
No, he fucked with both me and Zach before he got killed.
Oh, I won't describe that one then. I'll describe the one that went out real fucking hard.
Yeah.
The one that ate legendary quantities of shit. Oh, we're still on the map with all the Archimite boys on.
Yep, that's fine for now. I
Alright,
was
yeah,
just
some
doing these
GM
rolls before I moved you guys over.
Cool.
Well, so yeah, as you are gathering up, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that the Archimite troops that went to scout the heavy guns report, the heavy guns are still there. The bad news is
They ran into a squad.
orcs are about a quarter click away from the guns and moving that direction fast. Your infantry column isn't going to get here in time. Your gunship might.
Yeah, alright. We'll tell them to keep on going as they are, and we're gonna go up ahead and explode the shit out of some orcs with this big cannon.
And if you see
Alright.
those engine sitters,
Just run like nothing
Run.
else.
yeah, just don't get spotted.
Indeed.
Move away.
I can't remember. Is it literally a thing where you can just set fucking guns to explode?
In theory, yes.
If you have any grenades left, those might slow them down. If worst comes to worst, it would be absolutely forgivable by this engine seer right in front of you if, for instance, some of the more nefarious of you happened to know how to make a gun go up in a big lassie explosion. It is that serious of a deal.
Aye, Mum. Alright then, and it is at this point, as you are piling into the Arvus to try to intercept an orc horde, knowing now, at least with your engines here, that there are flayed ones coming. But we will call the session to a close. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Absolutely. Thank you as usual for running.
Good.
It was excellent.
I
I thought it
hope
was
that half-fast vehicle combat wasn't too bad.
No, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
On the spot stuff.
There's some solid improv as well, considering we completely shitted up your original plans with it.
Yeah, I
It's not the
legitimately
first time.
thought you'd take like 1 or 2 sessions marching through the swamps, and you might. There were a couple of tokens. One of the options on the rolls of which was actually that you guys would encounter the flayed ones,
Huh.
and then I would hope to God that you would run.
Yeah, I would hit the
That's
beep
basic.
boop alarm and be like, this is gone time, bye.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Yes. And y'all thought I was stupid for picking up the Bionic Heart. No, Bionic Heart gives sprint.
Yeah, no, sprint is a fucking excellent talent, and I wish I'd had the experience to grab it.
Unless there's any Necron lords out there, then it's a stupid idea.
Yeah, then they can do the fucking from
comes
range
with my
crunch
character.
noise. Yeah.
Sprint comes with my character, and for that I am glad.
Yeah, no shit.
Thankfully, early stages of a Tomb World waking up, there are no Necron lords.
Yeah, because then it'd just be like your
tomb
heart turns off.
defenses and the horrible monsters, like
Yeah.
flayed ones.
Yep.
I am slightly disappointed Stray wasn't here to shit himself at the description, but
Yeah.
in any event, it is time for experience. So, how many things did I say I was giving you bonus experience for?
Well, in the Merzen War, I collated for Stray's sake, so it's also got the points of validity in it, so you can say whatever was worth or not, I guess. Let's see here. The anti-air turret was repaired with full mobility and glued to an Arvus. The first salvos of the gun were fired with Melissa's brain pretending to be an AA, and fucking Shanna turned 6 of them immediately into Chunky Rain. The random orc troops went around in random circles. A random group of storm boys did cross the whole map to assault over the river entirely by chance, after which crushing 2 defensive emplacements despite being a singular unit. The Vox was uber repaired, and the captain was taught how to be good to their machine spirits. The priest...
Progressive maintenance.
Yep. The priest got everyone to be up and singing. Kasaya healed everyone super fucking hardcore and doubled their effective fighting force. And I believe that's all the events.
There was one more. That was my man trap.
Yes, there was also a fellowship story in there.
Also, it's not a Sister Vendetta. That's literally her name.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have put it in quotations, as in like a Sister Vendetta. As in that wording, as opposed to a Sister Vendetta.
Yeah. It's just knowing Stray and knowing that and
Yeah,
knowing
put
that
quotes.
he knows that you don't know 40k things. He may just yell at you for mixing up Sister Repentia with Sister Vendetta.
That's fine. Yeah, I put it in quotation
Well,
marks
actually,
now.
it would be
So it all
much
goes.
it would be much more likely for me to yell at you. But in any event, yeah. So BAA gun, I said at the time, definitely worth bonus experience. Medicaid stuff, even though Kasaya wasn't here, definitely worth bonus experience.
And
Or just general chat is probably worth bonus experience because it was quite fun.
And then Pet's fellowship in my war.
Yes.
That might just be the
Yes,
gem.
camp friendliness was done.
Yes,
Do you get
that's
points
kind
for
of what
natural
I mean
ones?
by general chat.
Okay.
You don't get extra points for natural ones. You get the bonuses of getting a natural 1 for natural ones.
Shame, because fuck them dice were fucking absolute sweet fire this whole session. Well, majoritively. There were a few occasions where I was like, come on, just a little bit more. Mama needs a little squeeze. But we were pretty much there.
But I will also give a slight amount of extra experience for Melissa passing her Forbidden Law Mechanicus roll enough to, you know, get
Comprehend what a
cons.
flayed one is?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll just say I probably got into a
So,
conversation with our new voice of Mars about this kind of shit.
Total experience for this session is actually going to be pretty high. 750.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good knowing we're walking into a fucking nightmare after all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The one annoying thing about these sheets is that the experience bar is in different places depending on whichever fucking sheet you're on. Like the DH one had it stowed away somewhere else. Where the fuck is it on this one? Okay, there it is, right below the
Right
tributes.
below your characteristics.
A whole 1,000 experience. Wow.
Alright, so
I
I've got...
think 1,000 is a lot.
Yeah?
Actually, 1,050.
You've got 1,050 in the bank?
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one, aren't I?
Specialist.
Okay.
You're a specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm used to the other one. I'm used to specialist being the lower number being posted first.
Yeah, you've, been,
Don't know why.
Apologies.
you've done been stuck. So yeah, no, we came at that pretty well. Pretty
Yeah.
fucking well.
Good.
Next session, you probably won't actually be ready to fight flayed ones en masse, but you might be able to fight one or two.
Here's hoping.
So
So yeah, Rob,
And if not,
man portable
then,
last cannons are
you know,
dope.
you have fate points to burn.
Yep.
And you'll finally see why exactly I took a Pyrophoric Vampires.
Yeah.
You don't
I
want the
heartily
signs off
recommend.
still?
Yes, I was going to say. I by the way, I heartily recommend buy weapons specialization so you could use those man portables because they're gonna fucking need them. But yes, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope that you have yourselves a lot of motherfucking good time and do take care.
Like and subscribe if on YouTube.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye, stream.
indeed do. Goodbye, everyone.